Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a very silly video. I'm taking things back to 2007 when, I was 15 and I was doing what kind of person are you in bed quizzes in magazines. The internet did exist, but I feel like I wasn't doing these quizzes online, but now they all exist online. And yes, you've guessed it, this is another episode of Who Am I in Bed? I always feel like I have to say it like that. It's so weird. If you haven't seen any of the other videos in this series, I will link the playlist down below. We've done the BDSM test, love languages, attachment styles, apology languages, a lot of different things. And I am a sucker for a personality test, quiz thing. I know that they are flawed, but I love it. I love them. And then also this channel is all about sex and relationships, and I'm really passionate about sex education. So I was like, combine my two loves, personality quizzes and sex personality quizzes. And all of the ones I've done before have been fairly serious, some more serious than others, but now we're just going full silly. And what I've done is I've Googled the name of this series, Who Am I in Bed? I just Googled that, and I'm gonna do some of the quizzes that show up. When I was a teenager, Cosmo was the place to be. That was where I learned all of my blowjob skills at the age of 14. I'm not applying any of the things that I read in those magazines when I was a teenager, but it certainly did something to my imagination. Who knows? So, Google has in fact pulled up an Are You Good in Bed quiz on cosmopolitan.com from 2013. There is also a Buzzfeed quiz, Are You Actually Good in Bed? Why are they all about how good you are in bed and not just like what your in-bed personality is? Ooh, allthetests.com has a What Sexual Personality Type Am I? Let's just dive in. I think I'm going to start with the Cosmo one, just because of my affinity to Cosmo sex quizzes. Does anyone remember flowcharts? Love them. So before we dive in, if you didn't know already, I'm Hannah and I make new videos here every week, and you can subscribe if you like them and you want to see more of them. That would be great. Quiz number 1. Quiz. Are you good in bed? Let's start. When it comes to sex positions, you sometimes try different things, sometimes stick to classics. It depends on what you're both in the mood for. Tend to stick to a couple favourites or what he suggests. Damn it, Cosmo, with its heteronormative bullshit already! We're only on question 1! But you're not too keen on doing anything too out there. Change it up every night. You're not afraid to try anything and will insist on it with anyone. Wow, I'm the first one. Right, you're having sex with a new guy again. Maybe this is why I loved Cosmo, because I was straight and it just all of it applied to me, and I was like, I feel seen, and then never looked anywhere else for better content about sex. Fuck. You're having sex with a new guy. What are you thinking about? Your appearance. Hopefully he's okay with everything down there. You always get nervous. Just how he can get you off. You know he's going to need a little more instruction. Ugh, I hate this. There's not so much thinking as doing and seeing what works and what doesn't. When I was single, I think I was probably the third one. Just play it by ear and then We'll see what happens. We'll just talk along the way and it's fine. Alright, so honestly, how do you feel about your body when you're having sex? It's hot without question, and that guy's lucky to be doing anything with it. Wow. Confident some days, but others you're just really glad the lights are out. Pretty good on the whole, and he seems to like it just fine. Where is the option of when you're having sex, your body doesn't matter? I think that's where I come into it. I don't feel really anything about my body, good or bad, when I'm having sex. It's just, my body is just, if anything, it is good, because I'm well done body for letting me feel all of these really cool sensations. I'm not ooh, look at my hot body. I'm not doing that. I don't like lights out. Whatever. Pretty good on the whole, then, I guess, is me. You've been at it for a bit, but he just isn't getting you there when it comes to orgasming. I hate how normative this is. I hate it. You try to shift a bit to help him find the right spot and suggest he try something different. Guide him with your hands until he gets it. You know yourself well enough. Why say, what you can show. Just pretend it's good. He's making an earnest attempt. Okay, so I'm not the last one. Do I do the shifty bit? I have done both of these things. So I'm like, which one would I do more? I'd probably do the guiding. Do the hand guiding. Where's your mind when you're having sex? Kind of hoping it's going well the entire time with a couple flashes of things you need to do. Buy this, go here, after. Typically, on the moment itself, you might have a stray thought here and there, but you're mainly focused on just really connecting with who you're with. Oh, isn't that nice? Everywhere. Sex is kind of an empowering big thoughts time for you. Probably the middle one. But like, my stray thoughts are often fantasies. It's not like, oh, I need to go get some milk. It's like, ooh, what about this other sexy thing? That could be cool. How big a deal is masturbation to you? Not a huge one. It's fine when done, but it's not like oxygen. It's not really a priority for you. Okay, so far I like this question because it assumes that not everybody is like super into masturbation. Best question so far. I mean, I've not read the other two answers, but I just like the question of like, hey, is this thing important to you? Rather than assuming that it is or isn't. It's a part of your life, sure, but you don't have to do it everywhere. Why okay, anyway. It's kind of part of your morning routine. You've gone through multiple vibrators this year. Truth. I'll be like, it's part of my life. You're going down on a new guy and he is just not into it. Well, all that tells me is that Cosmo's blowjob tips failed me. You try to switch it up. If it's still not happening, you ask for some kind of direction. Keep going and hope it'll get him off eventually. No, that will hurt my jaw eventually. Just call it. It's not like it's your favourite thing to begin with. I'm somewhere in between like the first and the last one. But by just call it, I think it would be like saying like, hey, should we do something else? Rather than just being like, I'm gonna stop doing this now. Just be like, this isn't working, so let's move on. I don't know. Last one, I don't know. So you want to give him a surprise in the bedroom for his birthday. You get a new piece of lingerie and wear it for him before doing your usual routine. Try that new position he's talked about wanting to do for the first time. Why not? It's his day. Actually go down on him without expecting anything in return. That's big for you. So probably the last one, but it's not big for me, but that tends to be what happens. How often do you initiate sex? I don't really keep track, but it's about even. All the time. Never really. You like him taking the lead. It's somewhere between all the time and even. But I'm not keeping track, so there you go. Top one. In bed, you are very in the moment. You don't really hold back, but you aren't screaming 24/7. Wow. Pretty quiet. You'll occasionally sigh to let him know you aren't asleep though. Wow. Very loud. He should know how good a job he is or isn't doing. The top one, I'm not screaming, but I'm not making noise. Oh my God. You've got the secret to great sex down. It's having confidence in yourself, giving and taking feedback, and being open to new things. When you're as invested in him as he is in you, you know the sex is always meaningful and fulfilling. Keep it up and have fun. I hate it. I hate it! Oh, they have a what kind of sex? What? Are you guys seeing this? How big are your ovaries? What? How is that a quiz? I can't not click on it. Oh, it's basically a like, how big are your balls? How gutsy are you quiz. Okay, well, we found that out. Moving on. Right, let's do the what sexual personality type am I? Also, I'm going to leave all the links to these quizzes down below, so you can take them too and let me know what you got. But also, you absolutely don't have to take these because, Jesus Christ, are they all going to be super heteronormative? Ooh, wait, no. First question of this one. Which of these is the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to having sex with your desired partner? We love it. No assumptions about gender. Okay, let's go. What comes to mind? Having sex with my desired partner. Whips and handcuffs, baby. Or some other idea that involves pain. Sex with an orchestra playing in the background. Wow. Do they get to watch? Mind-blowing, sweet and sensual. Well, I'm not exactly sure. Anything that he/she wants, I guess. We're back at me getting annoyed at the he/she's. Just put they. It means the same goddamn thing. And it's inclusive. And there's just less words. It's just better for everybody. Sex? What sex? Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, mind-blowing, I guess, would be nice. I'm already tired of these quizzes because of their bullshit. Right, your sexual fantasy includes staying hydrated, very important. Our bedroom, filled with massage oils, surrounded by candles. Okay, not that one. Well, let's see. The bed with the lights on. Yeah, that's about it. That's Dan's. Catholic schoolgirl? Nope. Bubble bath? Chocolate? No. None of these are my fantasies. For fuck's sake. Which is the closest? Okay, here's the thing. I feel like I need to explain this, but you should never have to explain your fantasies. Like, it's fine, but I feel like I'm going to have to explain this. I'm going to pick the Catholic schoolgirl teacher one. Not because that fantasy in particular is a turn on for me, but it's more the power dynamics and it being in a different location to, like, power dynamics and different location to bedroom are the things that are like fantasies for me. So that like ticks those boxes even if that specific scenario I'm not interested in. Do you tease your honey? Hey honey. I don't have a honey, but one of these answers applies to past experiences. He's the man, not me. What? What are these? We both all the time, let me out. I guess we both have our share of arousing teasers. That'll do. Your past lovers might say, I don't really have past lovers, I'm not sure, I have to do a lot of the fun stuff, she wasn't my worst, she wasn't my best. Probably that. She kept me sore for weeks. No, we were both in ecstasy. In fact, we shared some of the most incredible experience. Nah, I wouldn't be mad if past lovers of mine said, she wasn't my worst, she wasn't my best. That's fine. Not that first bit of the sentence though, because I feel like I was an active participant, but when did you lose your virginity? When I was 16 or older, it just felt right at the time. Right, I don't even need to read the other ones, because that's me. Your sexual collection includes 2 or 3 magazines, maybe a website or 2, pornos, dildos, a little black book. Oh, did I mention the video camera on the shelf over there? Wow. Mine is a lot of sex toys and maybe a website or 2, not these magazines. Let's just go with the top one because that seems like the medium one. Describe your perfect date. Candlelit dinner. Something fun like the movies, an arcade or... Oh wait, actually, yeah, I do like... I was like taking the piss out of it and then I was like, ooh, arcade. Yeah, whatever, fuck it, let's go with the top one. I like activities, what can I say? Lockdown has not been good for me. I need activities. Okay, describe your perfect relationship. Start out nice and slow and build my way up to get to know each other better. My prince/princess rescue. No. No. Oh, fuck's sake. None of them, but the top one is the most likely. Jesus Christ. Who's your favourite Sex and the City girl? Miranda. Don't even know. Don't even care about the rest of them. I love Miranda. She's the best one. I've only seen the first 3 seasons, but Miranda just is the best for me. The one who shuts her romantic interest out most of the time, very sheltered. Wow, okay, yeah, but she's the best one. It's not, doesn't necessarily describe me, but she is the best. Right, how do you feel about true love? I don't, screw it. I'm crazy about the idea. In fact, that's what I'm planning my life by. Nope. Oh, here we go. It's out there and I haven't given up yet, / I'm in love right now. I'm in love right now. How do you feel about role playing? How do you make love without it? I have leather everything. Nothing too out of the ordinary. A few little costumes never hurt anybody. I think it's disgusting. Wow, no. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Wow, let's go. Test results. Wow, this is bullshit. I hate this. Okay, so it's telling me you're what I'd call close to perfect. You seem to have a great balance when it comes to sexuality. You have just enough aggressiveness and submissiveness to make him / her, fuck you, want you more and more. Keep up the good work. Right, I hate this. It's bullshit. Because no one is just in general perfect when it comes to sex. There is no such thing as someone who is the perfect balance of anything to do with sex. It's all specific to the context and the person or people who are there. So like, maybe I'm a perfect-ish, no such thing as perfect even actually in individual contexts, but maybe I'm as close to perfect as I can be of a sexual partner to Dan and to myself, but I'm not a perfect, fuck this. I mean, okay, we all know that doing these quizzes was going to incite rage. What were we expecting? Right, should we do the Buzzfeed one? What the fuck is the Buzzfeed one? Okay, this is different. Everyone likes to think they're good in bed, but are they actually? It's time to put you to the test and see if you pay attention to your partner's needs as well as your own. I'm like sweating. I'm like, oh my God, this is an actual test. When you click start, you'll have 20 seconds to memorize your partner's likes and dislikes. Then, when the timer's up, it's time to scroll down and see if you can give them an orgasm. What the fuck, Buzzfeed? What? Okay, so I'm gonna click start. Is this just a memory game? It's just like one of those things where like you get to see lots of images for like 20 seconds and then it all turns over and then you have to be like, that one, and that one. Anyway, right, let's do it. Let's hit start. Likes, flavoured lube, being blindfolded, spanking doggy, oral sex, dirty talk. Dislikes, tingly lube, handcuff, missionary, fingering, hand jobs, choking, butt plugs. Ah! Okay. Flavoured lube, being blindfolded, spanking doggy, oral sex, dirty talk. Handcuff, missionary, fingering, hand jobs, choking, butt plugs. Okay. Guys, I'm stressed. I've forgotten it all. So you and your crush are getting down to it. It starts with a kiss, which gets more and more intense, and your hands are all over each other. Clothes start coming off, and you know it's time to get to work with some foreplay. Start with your hands. No. I remember hand jobs and fingering being on the dislike side, so we're just going to do that one. Also, this does not simulate real life. It's not like your partner goes, here are my likes and dislikes, you've got 20 minutes to memorize it and I will never bring it up again. So this is just a memory game. This isn't telling me how good I am in bed. This is just how good your memory is. Fuck this. Whatever, we'll just still do it, whatever. Okay, I don't even care what this question is because it says one of the things is flavoured lube, and I remember that being good, and tingly lube being bad. So far, you've mostly been lying side by side as things get heated. Your partner whispers in your ear, and you know it's time to get into a better position. What's it going to be? It's going to be doggy. That was in the positive like side. So far, so good, right? It seems that they're enjoying it, but what if they're just faking it to make you feel better? Oh no. Do you really pay attention? Oh, blindfold. They didn't like handcuffs and butt plugs, that they liked blindfolds. While using your prop, you're really good. Also, here's the thing. This quiz does not take into account any of my likes and dislikes. So what if I disliked any of the things that they liked? This is not taking into consideration a me. While using your prop, you're really getting into it. You really started to let go and you want them to know just how good the sex is. They like dirty talk, right? Yes, I believe that they did like dirty talk. Now things are getting more and more wild and you're starting to feel a little kinky. But what was it that they liked? They liked spanking. After some more work, you start to feel your orgasm building and suddenly, bam, what? My orgasm? Am I just getting off on pleasing them? I mean, that happens for some people, but not for me. You let go and have a mind-blowing orgasm. You both roll over, thoroughly exhausted. Oh wow, so we're both having an orgasm together. Then it hits you. You managed to orgasm, but did they? Click to find out. I gave my partner a mind-blowing orgasm. Yay! What is this bullshit quiz? Well, what did we learn? Not a lot. I'm perfect in bed, but that's bullshit. Internet quizzes are still heteronormative, and there is no escaping compulsory heterosexuality. Please tell me what some of your favourite magazine sex quizzes you've done, if you can remember any from like when you were also a teenager. Maybe you are still a teenager, and you would do like the sex quizzes in magazines and stuff. I don't remember any quizzes, but there is an article from a Cosmo when I was like 15, 16 that I remember so vividly, and it was like 101 ways to blow his mind, but it was all blowjob tips. I don't know how they keep coming up with new ways to suck a dick. I feel like those magazines are much better now though. This was back in my day. What have we learned then? Who am I in bed? I think the results are pretty inconclusive. We do not have enough data to have a result, unfortunately. Who are you in bed? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this very silly video. Normal content will resume next week. However, I cannot promise that it also won't be a bit silly. If I remember correctly, next week's video is me tier ranking my sex toys because I'm continuing the series of Hannah does trends but makes it demonetized. Great! Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and remember, your self-worth has nothing to do with how you perform on an internet quiz. There we go. Hope you have a good day. Bye!